Hello there, right here. Welcome to our Sunday live stream. Today is
Hello
Sunday,
there.
September 17th. Welcome everybody. We're having a fabulous weekend. We got all in the chat. How's Chicken's here? How you been there? It says hello Ray, a long time no see. Long time no see. Indeed, coming with the 15 biddies. This is Bit Farming. Coming back for a little while. How have you been? We're doing good. Nada's also in the chat. As well as in the voice call. Lots already telling me to drink up, which is good. Mew is back. Got that nice lurk emote. Hey, Woodwarden, because I have Mavs homework for Tuesday. That's coming up as well. Oh, is that what you said, Nada? Glad you're doing good there. Seto Pete, thank you so much for the follow. If you guys are new to the stream, you haven't hit that follow button. Little heart underneath of it. Click it. You get some free emotes. Coding Minecraft server. Ooh. You're actually coding, like doing mods on the server? Very fascinating. We are doing our supporter server today. We're going to be talking about different challenge worlds that we're looking forward doing in the future. We're hoping to do the deep dark only world, or kind of a short-term world, maybe for a few months, for supporters of mine. They're people that are subscribed through Twitch subs, which you can get for free using your Amazon or Twitch Prime. Or by doing the exclamation mark free sub. You also get it by being a supporter of mine through Discord membership or as a Patreon. Okay, I'm going to post announcements. Let them know that our stream has started. Oh yeah, Billy's also in the chat. Hey, totally Bill. Here's the socials in the chat. Let's get started. We're already getting started on our cheer goal in the top left-hand corner with House Chicken. And we're also still trying to reach our sub goal in the top right-hand corner. We're trying to reach a goal of 50 subs. We're currently at 44. If you guys have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, you can get sub for free. Otherwise, the subs are actually discounted to 30% off during the month of September. If you guys ever wanted to support me, they discounted. Cool thing that Twitch is doing. Sweet. So today should be a pretty chill stream. Looking at different ideas what we could do for a challenge world. We looked at like single worlds. So this is like a single biome. This is actually a cave biome. It's one of the deep, what's it called? Dripstone. Dripstone caves. This is like the entire world is solid dripstone. But we're hoping to get a world that is completely deep dark. We're hoping to get it with structures, so it gives a little bit more things for people to collect and go after. Wardens. So very They're around here somewhere. So the deep dark only world would look kind of like this. I think it's like grass mostly on the surface. Just grass. There's not really many trees. Once in a while you'll find a tree. But we can get these type of worlds to also generate with structures, which we normally don't generate with the other ones like villages stuff. It'd be cool. Then you can get villages. And you can use the villages to get a lot more different types of things in the world. Let's got mansions and pretty much any structure. If we can get it to work, we'd probably put it in. That would make it a lot more fun. Oh, not as redeem. Funny story. Okay, so ad finished up. Not as redeemed. Funny story using their Gordy points. Let's go ahead and do that. If you guys don't know, you guys can purchase all sorts of things with your channel points. You can check those out by clicking at that little pumpkin-headed dude down by the chat. That world spawn point. Spawn point for everybody. Okay. So what? Not as redeemed with his points. 8,000 of them. Is a funny story. Well, I'll tell you guys a funny story from my past. You can also purchase scary stories. And many other things. So let me find one out of my list of stories.
Guess who is finally here?
Hey, THK! How you doing? Thanks for the 100 biddies. Getting closer to our goal. How have you been? Excited. I did take the information. We did a poll asking, ask all my supporters, all my current supporters, like what type of restrictions would they want. We did a deep dark only world. Would they want like overworld along with the nether and end dimension? Would they want structures? What type of structures would they want? All that good stuff. We got a lot of information. And it looks like people do want structures.
Guess who is finally here?
And my butt's repeating. Yeah, it looks like the generation's a little bit slow. We're doing a funny story, which is redeemed by Nada. I'm checking my notes. Ooh, I got some scary stories. Oh, okay. I don't think this was on my list, but I just remembered of a pretty funny story. So during the wintertime, sometime while I was growing up, there was quite a lot of snow. So sometimes you'd end up having to get stuck at home for like up to a week because you couldn't get to school because there's just too much snow on the roads. And they wouldn't come and plow it away, so you'd have to scoop it out yourself. You had the equipment to do so. Otherwise, you just have to wait until county got around to scooping it, or the township. I don't think township actually scoops roads. But anyways, this is one of those times where we were having a lot of snow. My dad's like, I'm just gonna build a road. So instead of like clearing the path on the actual road, what he did is actually cleared a path on some land, some open land that was beside the road. So there's just like a bunch of open land, and it had just no trees on it. So what he did is he took his a loader a tractor with the loader, and he actually just scooped snow over top of this flat area and just kept scooping, and he finally made a little teeny road that actually got us from where our house was all the way to the nearest road that was actually scooped out. And the funny thing is, not only was it a nice little road, it actually helped out with when it came to the actual snow as well, because it collected all the flowing snow, it collected into that little teeny road he made, and that way it didn't actually make it onto the main road. The main road eventually did get scooped out, but it did help us for the rest of the year keep it clear. So there's your funny story, Nada, about how my dad just decided to make his own little road so we could end up going to school and getting to town, get food and supplies. Hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want to purchase your very own funny story or scary story or much more, even Big Boom, check those all out with your channel points. So we talked about other types of challenge worlds which we could possibly do in the future. Yeah, THK knows all about the Big Boom. Actually, we did the Big Boom just last week, wasn't it? We also talked about super flat worlds. I think that's what this one is here. Wow, that was already a week ago. No, this isn't a super flat world. What is this? Oh, I think it's the ocean only, actually. I'm going to pull up that list that we have on the Discord of different ideas people had. Yeah, so we talked about the deep dark world. We're looking for somebody that can mod the deep dark world to also make sure that structures can spawn in. Or we could kind of like just force spawn in structures somehow. Hey, Polter! I don't think we want to do like a hardcore world, because then that would prevent other people from needing to play. I think this is a water only world. This one's pretty boring. It's gotta live on fish. I mean, it might be an interesting world if there was a little bit more to it, but everything is just like a super flat world. Wow. Yeah, I guess this is a solid stone super flat world, but just with a different bottom. There's like not even ores here. Yeah, I think it's just a world with those type of blocks from the top all the way down to the bottom. Oh, here comes the water. Hey, DTC. Yeah, no crafting world would be fascinating. And we try to think of the challenge worlds where it kind of encourages everybody playing to work together. It can make the challenge so hard that people have to kind of work together. With no crafting, like some of the stuff is quite challenging. But I actually did like that because I did watch some early Minecraft series about no crafting challenges. Some people did like no, you couldn't craft your own crafting table kind of thing. Oh, I forgot the undead, so they stink. Along with the zombie piglins. Oh, killed the baby. I didn't go all the way to over there. But yeah, what was it saying? Yeah, could do the no crafting table where they had to find their craft table from like a village, which isn't too difficult. But I like the other ones where they just don't actually use crafting tables. The only craft table you can use is one in your own inventory. Like the little 2x2 one that's in here. Clyde says, I think a super flat no structures except an empty end portal would be neat. Have to start with a bonus chest, or it has to be a taiga biome. Oh, fascinating. So what does the taiga biome do? The no structures. No structures. Boxes for emeralds. Okay. So if it was taiga biome, then you wouldn't get. I guess taiga does have quite a few passive mobs. You might miss out on some other ones. You might miss out like when horses or something. DT says, in game, I'm a data coder. Ah, what does that include? I'm going to talk about the extreme height worlds. I think those are amplified. I don't think we would ever do amplified challenge just because I don't think everybody's computers can handle that. I don't know if my computer can handle that. But I haven't actually seen people play amplified world for a long time. Let me just see. Is that even still an option? Oh, there it is. Amplified. Pictures on, bonus shift off. See what it looks like. Extreme height difference world. World where each chunk has. Oh, they're talking about something else. A world where each chunk has varying height. One chunk could be as low as the bottom of the world. Another one could be as high as build limit. You could set it to one unique biome per chunk or normal biome distribution. Also, if one chunk has too small, maybe two might be better. Huh. It's definitely unique. Bill says some of their old Mac ran amplified better than running a normal world. Oh, I forgot to turn on beats. So this is the amplified world? So the water's at the same height, right? Yeah, so the water's at the same height. I heard some people say that in the amplified world, I guess maybe it was a bug or something. Might have fixed it, but like squids weren't spawning. Something to do with the game was not figuring out where mobs were supposed to spawn in correctly. Maybe a debug mode survival. What's a debug mode? Debug mode? Oh, that's the one where all the different things are. The thing is, you can't break anything. You can't place any blocks or break any blocks in that mode. You can break blocks, but they don't actually drop it. We can hop in there and check that out. I can show you. That would be very bizarre. I don't think any mobs spawn there either. I think it's actual considered a void biome. Nothing spawns in a void biome. This is amplified. Actually, it looks more normal now. Remember back in the day, like amplified used to be just like outrageous, but now this is like a little bit less bizarre looking, just because we got used to the mountains in normal Minecraft. But before normal Minecraft, it's pretty darn flat. There's a village. When you see this stuff, this is when you think amplified. These very bizarre looking mountains. Like little little places for trees to sit. In general, amplified is pretty cool. Hey, what if we did an amplified, deep dark only? I don't think that would really add much to it. Deep dark only, but amplified. Thanks for following the rack. Oh, Not Found is here. Just talking about. Oh, can someone make a? Come on, the stream mods. Let me know if one of them can do a message letting everybody know what we're doing today. We're thinking of new challenge world ideas for the supporter server.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, HK. HK is gonna do it, by the way, guys. Yeah, I can't think that Deep Dark would change too much, be it amplified or not. I mean, one thing you could do if you wanted to make it harder, you could disable like elytras. I always thought about maybe like disabling elytras or something on one of the challenge worlds.
If you disable the elytras in the challenge world, I mean the deep dark world, I mean players can still use elytras, then landing will always trigger shriekers, right?
Okay. You're saying just landing with your
Yeah, just landing with
elytra.
elytra will trigger a shrieker, so every time you take off, you have to land somewhere and potentially summon a shrieker.
Sure. I was just trying to think of some ways to limit people's travels. Look at this tree on this.
With the warden disablers, maybe we can have it so that the same shrieker can't go off multiple times.
Would that make it easier though?
Yeah, but if you're surrounded by shriekers, if there's one shrieker nearby and the player has the shrieker going off, you know what a warden disabler is? It's when you have a space where you trigger a shrieker consistently, but there's no place for the warden to spawn. So, and there's the shrieks have a global cooldown. So if the shrieker shrieks, and the warden can't spawn, then no other shriekers will attempt to spawn a warden for, was it 10 seconds? But if you have it so that the first shrieker can't go off, until no, I think the shriekers have a global cooldown, right?
For all players? Or just the same
Yeah,
player?
I mean, for all players. No, because I remember somebody setting up like a piston and an arrow thing to keep going in the deep dark next to a naturally generated shrieker, and
Yeah,
he's
that
turned
was
off
me.
whole world.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's what I had. Had the arrow and the piston. That was during our testing stream.
I got a new keyboard today,
Oh
and
yeah, you
it's
said
got
that.
some extra keys on the side of it,
Oh
which
nice.
means all of the buttons are shifted over, which means I'm typing completely the wrong things if I'm not looking, because my pinky sits in the corner of my board, on the side of my keyboard, and that tells me where my other keys are without looking. But now that there's an extra row of buttons on the side of my keyboard, everything is shifted over. So I gotta get used to that now.
You used your pinky to kind of align your hands.
Yeah.
Like at one time I'd use those little bumps, on the keyboards.
Mine doesn't have the bumps on the keyboards.
Uh,
Well, they do on the F and J key, but I don't rest my
mhm.
fingers on the F and J key. I rest them on the W, A, S, D.
Oh yeah. I see. For player only. You gonna try it out Not Found? Do you want to try it out on the testing server? Yeah, some of the stuff that we tested out during when Wardens first came out changed later on, so I don't know. Oh wait, that's not you. that you were on the server. So some stuff did change, like Wardens weren't able to spawn your light levels at the beginning, can spawn surface. Okay, I am. Start. Yeah. So you wanted to test it out. Did you want to come near me? I guess you could be near me, but not so close to me. If anyone else wants to try. We have a shrieker here. Oh, there's a dungeon. I always think it's funny that they still haven't made a double chest together. Oh, hey, Dev. Hey, find a shrieker. That's being natural one, right? Oh, there's one over here. Okay. I could just stand on one. Give myself some vulnerability. Or not vulnerability. Maybe it made triggers quiet. I'm not getting any wardens yet. Am I doing something wrong?
You have to trigger it 4 times for it to.
I'm standing on it. So it's just constant triggering.
Isn't that supposed to be like a 10-second cooldown between streaks?
It's just constantly going off. Game rule? Oh, maybe that is game rule. 2 mobs spawning. True. Okay, which other ones we need to check? Game rule. Is there one to do just with Warden? Mob spawning. Ray, you enabled it? Oh. Which one was which one was off? Oh, which one was off?
Mob spawning.
Mob spawning was true though. Oh, do warden spawning. Okay, that's what. Okay. Okay, so I got a warden. Quite loud. And you TP here, sure. Oh, okay, this is a nice area. Okay, so I should be able to spawn one next time I... Did you make sure this is the... Oh, this is a runner. Okay, so we got... We got a warden.
Swallow your head there.
I'm so powerful I can take on a warden punching it. Yeah, I'll get a bow and arrow. You just want a clock here, right? You can just use a fill command. Move a little bit over. Actually, I think I think it has to be. Oh, yeah. I just here a little bit. I don't know why I can't hear the. Oh, there is like stuck in the block. Okay. Dang. Here, I'll put a clock in here. Yeah, you can kill the word.
You have a torch on the side of that block.
Oh, I was just gonna do.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, you can kill the warden again. You want to fill this in, right? Regeneration. Oh, because you regen. Right, we fill this in. Oh, you took my arrow. Oh, okay, it's gonna be your arrow. It needs to be a little bit, it can't be quite center. That might work. A little bit off. That's alignment. Okay, I can kill the warden. Was it out 5 blocks from the shrieker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 by 5 by 6, I think.
6 blocks up, you're saying?
5 by 5 by 6.
Okay. But we don't have to worry about going upwards because I think we covered everything.
Right.
Okay, so if we open up one spot, it should spawn there. This is ultimately how my warden farm works. There's just a small chance there's spawn on that. Okay. Good V-Bucks. And summon fruit. Okay, then this one can summon. Okay. I can summon one. Over here. Thanks for pinning that message, HK. What did you do? Why did you break it? I think we had everything we needed to test it. Yeah, I think Dev broke it. No. It's spawned in water. I guess it can't spawn directly in water. Yeah, so water should spawn from it. Her name is Data Code RC abbreviation. What are you trying to do, Dev? I think we had it before. You trying to use redstone to activate one of these? You try to make the skulk sensor get activated by the arrow and then do it over again. You can do that, but it's there's a chance that it doesn't loop back again, so I just use a clock. Okay, we'll just do a second test over here. Mhm. Mhm. We just need an arrow. That makes it think that the player landed on it again. Now it's going to come in 1 and 5 blocks. Oh, I have to turn the shrieker on. Okay. And down. On for it. Order farm. As we fill in more areas, less places for it to spawn. Grab left. Two, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, I found. Okay, I found. Hey, Ron. I was trying to summon one in, but it can't. And that's my arrow. You're saying if you had a different one. Princesses, peaches. So this is my water, right? Oh yeah, it's still screeching. Well, maybe it did summon it down. No, it can't summon it down here, can it? I think it's too far. If you guys are new to the stream, sure to hit the follow button. Hey, Grumbot. Or, not Grumbot, it's Grubot. Commander Grubot. This one's still summoning, still trying to summon ones. You're saying if it's constantly trying to summon one but it fails, then it can't summon other people's? Or can't summon it yourself?
I think that's the way I understood it. If you try to summon one and it fails, then there's a cooldown globally for people to summon theirs.
For yourself or for everybody?
I thought it was for everybody. Wasn't that the video you made?
We did a bunch of different stuff during our snapshot testing. Did a bunch of tricks. I don't know if they all made it into the final release.
Hold on. Let me see.
So that one's activating over here, then over there, then this one shouldn't. I think this one shouldn't be able to summon me, I think.
Oh, okay. So the cooldown is per player.
Is
Okay,
it
so it
even?
says naturally generated skull shriekers have a 10-second cooldown per player. This means that if a player triggers one shrieker, they are completely unable to trigger any other shrieker within 10 seconds. The cooldown period includes the 4.5 seconds of shrieking, which means 5.5 seconds after the previous shrieking ends, the player can activate shriekers again.
Oh, thanks for drink up, Grubot. So do I
Also,
need two of these then?
11. It's 11 by 13 by 11, actually, not 5 by 5 by 6.
But do I need two of these devices then?
Now what I want to know is that arrow is your arrow. Does
Uh-huh.
that count as you summoning? Does that count
Yeah.
as you the shrieker?
Yeah. So if I go to data, hit entity, and I go to raise, this is all the information about the play. This is all the information that about my player. Couldn't deliver a chat message. Check server logs. Oh, maybe it's too long. Oh, that's a bummer.
Then we would need a something that kills arrows after they've been alive for a minute. No matter what.
Is there a way that I can see all my data? Can't deliver chat message.
Look at the data of the arrow, right? It's an entity you can.
I know it's my arrow, but I want to show you. You can see the players, see how many shrieks the player already have, and then what I can do is I can clear them, and then you can see the arrows actually adding them to me.
Oh.
Not as says clear my inventory. Still must be too much data. I can camera effects. There. concourse. Attributes, I cleared all my effects. Maybe we have a limit on the server or something, how many it can do. What could here? Usually it's too much information, I think. So then it's in the server logs. I mean, if I go to the server logs, I could probably find it. Oh no, I think it's just a bunch of errors pop up on the server. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of errors go by. Might have to do it in single player. A whole bunch of errors on the server. String too big was 300,000 characters. Max is about 250,000. Wow. Wonder why. Let me just reload. Can I do with someone else though, maybe? I can try. Oh. Apparently there's more going on with my character than... Maybe it's because I'm part of teams or something? Here, I'll work with Nada. Let's check Nada. Okay, Nada, can you clear your inventory? Yeah, I don't mind. Whoa! Holy muggers, we got G-Key raid. Welcome in, raiders. How's your stream, G-Key? Dang! Appreciate bringing that community over. We get a shout out for G-Key. The shout out command, there it is. If you guys haven't ever seen G-Key, he has an insane hardcore world where he's doing a totemless hardcore world. That is just out of my mind. Couldn't even do a normal hardcore world. Did one like way back in the day when hardcore came out, but it was just much too difficult. So be sure to drop him a follow, see what he's up to during his live streams. He has tours that you can check out as well. Who's all coming in the chat? Type U. Yeah, Joe, if you guys are new to stream, hit that follow button underneath of it. That way it's count as a follower. You get some cool emotes to show off. No Aqua's also coming in. We also got Super here, JBQ or JBP. So many people coming in with the G-Raid. Crewy, Allah, Milo. Thanks everybody for hitting that follow button. There's G-Key. Says, good, thanks, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. What we're doing is we're thinking of challenge worlds that I can play. So like, obviously, G-Key is quite familiar with challenge world. He's playing hardcore world that he's doing tournaments in. That's quite hard. Welcome in, Strip. But we're thinking of something that we can play along with my supporters. We're thinking of different types of worlds that aren't too modded, so people kind of understand the different aspects of it. So like this is a nether overworld world, so it's actually in the overworld, but it's the nether dimension, so all the weird nether stuff applies. Let's pronounce Milo. Did I not say that? Did I say Milo? It's like Milo, just like the grain, right? That's Milo. When I say Milo? I don't know, I'm not very good at saying names. But anyways, you end up with like structures. You can get like all the different nether structures. And there's like bastions in here too. Which is really weird because it's in the overworld. It produces hoglins, but then the hoglins convert to zoglins. Also produces piglins, like they just naturally spawn in. So you get these guys naturally spawn in. But once they come into zoglins, then they turn around and start attacking things that aren't zoglins. So you end up like this. You end up where zoglins are attacking hoglins. Quite strange. And then you also get piglins that are attacking hoglins, but then they convert to zombie piglins, and then they get attacked by zoglins, and then they start attacking zoglins themselves. So this is one of the ideas we had. There's a bastion, but there's some other kind of cool worlds, and the one I think we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do a deep dark only world. So the entire world in the overworld is a deep dark biome, and this is what it's going to look like. Just places in grass, and then there's just the deep dark all over the place. So it doesn't matter where you go, any point while you're walking around trying to do your daily business, you're going to activate shriekers, and then that's going to create wardens. So the idea is to make a very challenging world without it being like hardcore where people would be permanently killed from the server. I think this would be a really cool challenge for people to do.
Hey Ray.
Yeah.
Check this out here. I'm gonna send it
server?
in chat so other people can check it out.
So what we're testing is just making sure that we can get people that are always going to be kind of threatened by wardens. So I showed like a bunch of different tricks you can do with wardens. One of them is you can make like a warden farm just by removing the spawning spaces where wardens can spawn and then forcing them to spawn into a very limited location. That's what we're currently testing. Supper says, being stalked by a warden sounds really fun. Yeah, so the warden spawned right in these areas that we opened up. Did Dev get what he was trying to test?
Check what I showed you in chat, in group chat.
In which chat?
Twitch chat.
Twitch chat. Oh, data pack. Oh, it's a Deep Dark World data pack. Oh. Deep Dark World. Oh, that's cool. Custom data pack for 19. Skeleton infested the entire world, all biomes, all dimensions, making it even simple things like mining, purchasing trees. Oh, so this goes to other dimensions. Oh, this would be cool. This is kind of what we wanted, right?
Yeah.
So
I can't exactly remember how the way the vote went, but it wasn't like it wasn't very obvious one way or the other.
I think it was majority of people wanted like other dimensions.
Oh, we never even asked people if they wanted the skull to creep into other dimensions.
No, but this would be a nice little surprise. The first person goes into the nether, all of a sudden they're like, what?
Like, God, great. The end dimension, though, if they have the skulk in the end dimension, then the wardens will never despawn because all the end dimension nearby.
Hmm. Okay, so 1.19, that's good. So it won't be 1.20, but it'll be good enough. This
Well,
link version available 1.19.
I can try upload it in 1.20 and then see if it actually works.
Sure.
I'll do that.
Should we watch the video they have?
It's funny, this guy, I used to play on a Minecraft server with him.
Really?
It's hilarious that it's him. We used to play on a Minecraft server called Collusion.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna play this. Hold on. Because this we want, this would be all the different biomes would also be in here too, so then you could get all the different structures. Okay, do you have access to that one channel, the technical support channel? PHK, could you post this there? Oh, that takes me still there. Deep dark.
I'm still here, but when I have Twitch unmuted, your voice comes through both Twitch and Discord, so I'm deaf in Discord while I'm watching the video.
Oh, okay. I just asked if you could post this into the spot where we're talking about the modding of it. That way they know about it. What if we made it dark? What if we made nighttime always nighttime?
Hello, and welcome to episode 1 of the Deep Dark World. In this brand new survival series, we will have to survive a world filled with skulls. That's right.
Dude, that's gonna be
Any
really,
place we
really,
want.
really scary. Hold on. Let me see. So he's like just making wood. I guess the main thing is like always be crouching, especially early game. He's playing hardcore, but for my supporters, I would not do hardcore because then we'd have to like kick people off the server or whatever, put them in spectator mode every time they died. I think it'd be funny just to kind of see people have to work together. That'd be really cool. Oh, by the way, people in the chat, I didn't get to say, but you guys don't know
Okay.
who I
It
am.
doesn't
I'm
work
Raised
one
Words.
dot tiny.
If you guys haven't already checked out my YouTube channel, we do a lot of crazy stuff where I'm designing an automatic farm for everything in the game Minecraft. I have a whole series on my YouTube where we are going through this crazy list of every item in the game, and we are slowly making a farm for every item, and the videos are all over on the right hand side, and the items are on the left hand side. I also have tons of videos on my YouTube channel about crazy glitches and tricks that I come across during all these testings that we're doing. So make sure you guys are subscribed over there. I also have a challenge series, like we're doing the Raise Grid Challenge. We're trying to survive a normal Minecraft world with 99% of the blocks removed. And I have Snapchat review videos. You guys can see what it looks like with the newest version of Minecraft. So did Dev ever get his thing working? Take that as a no.
The data pack doesn't work in 1.20.
Does not.
It does not.
Oh, Dev said he did not get it to work. Okay. Doesn't want to work the same way. Okay. Maybe try it out. Try it out in single player. Maybe there's something messed up on our testing server. Because I tested it. So essentially we got arrow here that's trying to summon more wardens. You can see like it's trying to shriek to summon him more. What did you say? It can do it every 10 seconds?
Yes. Which channel did you want me to put it in?
The one where we're talking about modding. I think it's called like subserver technical talk or something.
Subserver. Announcement rules.
The one I pinged you
info,
in.
General whitelist.
The one I pinged you in. It's completely separate. We could try making 2 of these.
Thank you.
But essentially, that one's trying to summon in a warden. If I come over here, I just stand on this one. Could also get mad if I summon in a warden. And it does work. We just don't want somebody to like turn on a clock that was constantly trying to summon in a warden, and then it would stop other of these freakers from producing wardens. That's the idea. But the idea is hopefully have a world that's completely full of deep dark. And then we also want structures. Oh, did you find that channel, by the way?
Yeah, I did. I posted it there.
Okay. Cool. Maybe you could you ping the coders? That way they're not trying to make a new mod if this works. It's actually a data pack, which isn't even a mod, so I wonder how that works. Maybe it just turns all the surface blocks. It probably just changes generation.
It changes generation. It doesn't. I don't think it changes the biome type. So the biome's still the same, and mobs and stuff can still.
Oh, really? Because I said something. Said Skull confessed the entire world, all biomes. Which, I mean, it doesn't say that there's all biomes, but it kind of acts like it does. Here, let's download it. We'll try to get it working. So, I don't really use data packs, so how do I implement this?
When you generate a new world, there is a tab called More, and then there's Data Packs. You just paste it. You go into the Data Packs thing, press
Okay.
Open Pack folder, and paste the data pack in there.
Okay.
So you click the data packs, then open the data pack folder, and then paste it in there.
Oh, so I have to add it in first. Okay, let me find it on my computer and throw the folder into it.
You can also just drag the folder into the game.
Oh, really? You can drag it into Minecraft?
Yes. And
I've
that
never done that
also
before.
works with packs.
So I have to put it in a folder called data packs, right?
You can just drag it into the game. It's easier than opening
Okay.
up a folder and messing around with the
Would you
file
like the
structure
following?
system.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong version. Okay, let's get the other version. We want 1.19.4 probably. Make new installation. One dot 19.4. Full release. And we'll load that up. Hopefully it works. Yeah, those of you that came in from the raid from G-Key. My socials are in the chat. you haven't seen my YouTube, make sure to subscribe, as I do design simple farms as well as complex farms, and I always find tons of different weird things in the game and share them over there. And we're getting close to 400,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thanks everybody's hitting the follow button. We're also gonna have close to 50,000 followers. Okay, so this new world. And then yes. Move that over there. Done. It says it failed. Downloaded it. Download link supports 1.19 through 1.19.2. 1. It says 1.19.4 version available. But where is it available? Oh, it's a different link. Okay, let me click that link. Continue. Okay. Download. Okay, so we got a different one that's slightly different than their latest 1.19.4 version. There it is. Turn on cheats. So I can test stuff out. Experimental. Using experimental features. Oh, maybe I'm not. I don't think I really am using experimental features. Bill says that mouse disconnected and fell down a ravine. Two waters them out. Lucky. We're loading up a world that has a data pack that's supposed to make everything deep dark, even in other dimensions. Which makes me think if they can make it work in other dimensions, then it probably works in biomes because other dimensions have different biomes. Thanks for the follow, Midpoint. Oh, this is definitely a different biome. This is Azalea. Frame's really low though. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, the frames are going up. So normal mobs can't activate wardens. This is a good thing. Otherwise we just have wardens everywhere. So it's only the player. Okay, let's use our... Actually, what makes the... Did he do something to the data pack that also makes the sky constantly dark? Because that's actually kind of cool. So this is the van now. Let's just try to find some structure. Locate, structure, village. Okay, it says there's villages here. Let's find them. Oh, there they are. Wow. So glad THK found this. This is better than what we could probably have done. Okay, just walk around. I think it also made the water really dark too. Oh, let me just give myself night vision for you guys so you guys can see better. Wow, all it does is change the sky color. if we can actually get a warden to summon in. Oh, this is water. Can't even see water. Where's the nearest shrieker? There's one there. I mean, there's not that many shriekers. I think people could avoid. We could avoid them at least in their base. Oh. Time zone? That'd be United States time zone. Let's see if we can get a warden. Has to shriek 4 times. Okay, there it is. Ah! I'm trying to hop into the portal. Yeah, let's try again. Okay, I just want to see what the end dimension is. Night vision help us here? Not too much. But this is really cool. That is really cool. So when you're fighting the dragon, you also have to worry about wardens trying to kill you. Now we got another warden over here. Then again, the warden probably won't attack you if I attack him in. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, let's go out to the faraway island. This will make it much more challenging than what we were thinking. We thought about giving people access to like end dimension, the nether, but not really having to worry about Skulk over here. This is how I kind of really wanted it. Dude, I'm getting another one over here. Go to the nether. Oh, this is so cool. Easy come through just like, what? Oh yeah, let's check for structures. Bastion. Yeah, we got bastions. Oh, there's even Skulk stuff over top of the bastions. Oh, that is something. That was really cool. This takes over everything. Is there anything else we want to check? Kind of cool because there's like still still some of the blocks. You can still, like, if you want to gather a certain type of block, you can still gather it. Which is important for progressing. Let's go back to overworld. I want to see, make sure stuff that's, like, if something's important, maybe like a stronghold. Make sure the stronghold, like, you can actually get into the portal. Deep into the ground. Oh, there's definitely a stronghold. It does have Skulk on bits, which is, if you do a deep dark only world, it will have Skulk stuff within the dungeons. Oh, here's a portal. Okay, luckily I did not destroy in the portal. Nice, you can still get to the end dimension. Yeah, this would be a cool challenge. It's even on the trees. The vein stuff. Mountains. Oh, poor turtles. See, once a warden is summoned in, then it could attack other mobs other than the player. It could, like, go after fish or something. Oh, there's a swamp. Dang. I love how the veins are all over everything. The cool thing is if you kill mobs, then it will help it spread further. Not that you would want to be killing mobs to activate more of it. Find maybe a cold biome. Or maybe snowy. Okay. Oh, wow. So snow doesn't actually stop it. It's nice. Like areas where there would be snow, there's actually veins there, there's even blocks there. The only place you could probably go is like an ocean. But this really cuts down on places where they can hide. There's a taiga village. Your whole house is corrupted there, villagers. Oh wait, they're even underneath the water. I don't know if that how it was in the deep dark. Maybe it was. I mean, you can always tower up if you want to try to avoid him. You could live on the water surface. That's really crazy. Oh, there's more of the villagers living up here. Like a layered house. That's something. I'm gonna grab some more water. Meanwhile, check out what I'm up to on my other social links. On my YouTube, like I said, there's tons of videos about crazy glitches and tricks that I discovered in Minecraft and do snapshot reviews. I got a Farm Everything series where I'm designing automatic farm for everything. Beacons, wardens, dragons. If you could think about it, I've designed a farm for it. We got mob head farms, so check that out. and I'll be back just in a minute. And we're back. Grab some more water. So I think this will work. Want to make sure structures are generating properly and everything can work. Main thing is like make sure people can actually get to the end dimension, they get to another dimension. But I don't think there's no real like limitations. Before, when we were thinking of this idea, I thought about just using the Minecraft's default deep dark world. We can't even open. Wonder if I can just downgrade it. Which is actually the deep dark biomes. Everything's the whole world. The actual biome type is called deep dark. That means no mobs can spawn in it. So the challenge is actually kind of tough because you have no hostile mobs that can spawn here. There's no passive mobs that can even spawn here. In the waters, there's no fish. So it's like it's the actual deep dark biome. But the downside is you only get to play with one biome type, being this grassy one. I guess it does place stuff at the bottom of the water. If we really wanted to challenge it, we could just turn off mob spawning in the other world. But I kind of like the idea of other things that are trying to attack you. Like in this world, I hate to keep looking at that. In this world, you have to be worried about like zombies attack you, Enderman, like you would in a normal world. On top of that, you also have to worry about wardens. And not only that, like let's say you're in a village trading with a villager. You trade the villager, but then if a warden spawns in, it can just come in and kill your villagers. Oh. Not the iron golem has anything to say about it. Oh, yeah, plus you gotta worry about other mobs. Where did it go? I think it's pathfinding its way. Oh, it's over here. So we should be able to upload this world or this data pack onto our supporter server, and then we could start the world with all of their supporters, and they could try to live out their lives in such a challenging world. Figure out where we actually put this data pack. There's texture packs, there's research packs. Cosmic Piggy says, "What's the challenge about looking very skulky?" Yeah, we're hoping about a data pack that kind of does everything we wanted to do. We're hoping to implement this for the next challenge world on the supporter server. So you guys that support me, either through being a Twitch sub here, or Patreon, or even a Discord subscription, all those have access, at least at a tier 1 and above level, to the supporter server. This should be a lot of fun. The last one we did was Raise Grid, which is like a normal Minecraft world, but we had a mod that removed 99% of the blocks, so they just leave in some floating ones. Still can't find the actual data pack. There's a data pack in the world. Maybe that's why I can't find it. If I go to the world that we have currently opened up. Oh, the data pack is inside the world. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, every data pack can be different depending on the world. Nice. So I think we know what we're going to do for the subserver. The subserver we're going to run, we'll probably run it for a few months. And then after that, I would probably maybe do a more challenging type of world. Just trying to think of really challenging worlds where it kind of encourages my supporters to work together to complete the world. I don't know if there's such a thing as like a too challenging world, other than like maybe a hardcore world where people get kicked out of the world. I don't really want that. So I actually asked all my supporters for different ideas on what things we should do. We talked about cave only world, which I think would be really cool. Like if if nobody can actually reach the surface, if there is no surface, and it's just tons and tons of elaborate caves, especially since 1.18 added in the big caves. Think about just living in the caves all the time. Underground world, yeah. That's another cool world that we could do. Of course, this is a deep dark. Let's just go to normal world. It looks like. Because you could find like a lush caves and then use those trees to kind of live off. You have like actual trees underground. Let's check this world. Wait, why is my stream list put an asterisk? Can't remember what this world is. I think this is the ocean only world. Start in a big stone box. Mining out will be entertaining. Nobody has any tools. Just punching stone with your fist. Maybe you find some dirt. Yeah, let's just create a default world. Minecraft has a cave world or whatever they call, but it's really not that good. Some other things that people suggested is like a skyblock world. We start on a limited amount of blocks and then you expand outwards. So I did skyblock kind of recently on my YouTube channel, so I'll probably wait with that one. It would be cool to revisit that one with maybe some other restrictions or limitations. Slowly expanding world, that was THK's. Justin, oh wow, we actually spawned on a mountain. Slopes, snowy slopes. Technically not a mountain, but on the side of a mountain. What is this? Oh, a little strip of savanna. Okay, let's. We're getting so mesmerized by the mountains. We're supposed to be looking at caves. So if you did a cave only world, you wouldn't be able to obviously see this view, but this is kind of stuff that you'd have to work with. Of course, there is a lot of deep dark throughout the world. I was just wondering, like, how would you stop people from going on top of the world? Like, some people talked about like putting in like solid bedrock above it. So not just like a layer of bedrock, but like solid bedrock, so that people don't like glitch through it. What we could do if we want to keep it simple. Oh, that's kind of cool. Instead of trying to like make the world add in more caves above this, we could just at sea level, wherever sea level is at, this is down here. So anything above sea level, we could just make solid bedrock. That might be kind of cool. Solid bedrock, but and that way, there's still a lot of world to work with. Like, still go from like this is like around 64Y all the way down to -64 quite a bit. Not found says not global. It just reduces the chance of other players. The owner of the arrow can never spawn a warden. But why wasn't it working on the server? Oh, so can you join the testing server? 5 layers of bedrock. I'd probably just do the whole thing solid bedrock. Yeah, we can join the testing server. Okay, I'll load up that version. Hey, MNAP. Coin flip or dice roll? Do coin flip. Let me do dice roll. Okay, hop on testing server. Yeah, it's still really loud. What's this coming back to? So this skulk is just hearing this arrow over here. Where are you at? Is this the right type of bulk sensor? Okay. Faults. Okay. You're saying this one? No, but I will summon one for me. It won't show, but still tries. Oh, it shows now. It shows. Oh, there. But it doesn't summon anything for you? It's not even showing the little now me. Do I have to be in survival? Maybe if it's happening to do it at the same time, because I do have an arrow over there. Okay, so you think that one's fine? Oh no, that's not a... Oh. No, can you move? No, that's not a... Okay, that one's probably mine. So why did yours prevent him? Oh, super dark. Because I had a clock also over here. Is this one trying? Oh, it is trying. Okay, maybe. Oh, my arrow's also missing. I'm gonna turn off my clock. Oh, you stopped it? Why did you stop it? It tests better? Well, this was just mine, right? Didn't interfere with yours. Maybe the timing is just a little bit off, so there's a chance that it spawns. We could time the time between let's see how much time is between shrieks. That was 10 seconds. The arrow is acting like it's me, and it's activating the skulk. Oh, coin flip. You guys want to partake in the prediction coin flip? Yeah, it seems like every 10 seconds. Thanks for following Blaze Inferno. Okay. This is not even showing up. Spawn as soon as you removed my arrow. I didn't remove your arrow. I'm just over here. I'm trying to time the times between shrieks. Looks like it's also 10 seconds. Maybe it didn't try shrieking because you weren't nearby or something. Yeah, it's also 10 seconds. Hey, Shuddery joined the game. This is my arrow. Let me go over here. So I guess we should go to different areas. Oh, see, I spawned one now. You still not getting one to spawn? Only one till now. Weird. Maybe somehow it had priority. Had priority over the player. Yeah, I'm definitely getting it. Oh, I think that was yours, right? Oh. Is yours still going off? Oh no, you removed it. Okay. Oh, someone else removed it? Regeneration and resistance. Oh, he removed all entities. That means he, yeah, he removed the arrows. The only thing with this setup is that we aren't sending the signal to the Shrieker. I think the arrow got removed because he killed all entities. Right, he said he killed entities. Because this is where we're sending the arrow directly onto the Shrieker to activate it rather than having it, rather than activating a skulk sensor that then activates it. When you hold it, replaces arrows with authority. Oh. That's what the problem is? That makes sense. Now with this... Ah! Nada! Can you go somewhere else? Go somewhere else, Nada. This is mine. Now the arrow is making noise, the skulk hears, and then the skulk's informing the shrieker of the arrow that's nearby that landed. And it's making the grunting noise because it's failing. Okay. I'll go down here. And see. Activate them. Maybe if you happen to walk by, just happen to do it at the same time that there's a free opening, then it'll summon in one. What did it do? Yeah, this one's fun. You hear the grunting occurring here, or is that one I hear way over there? Can't tell if it's here or over there. It's over there? Yeah, that's really loud up here from there. Does sound like it's over there. Oh, use subtitles. Good idea. Starts clicking. Worded takes angry noise. Okay, so I guess maybe it works sometimes. Left, right. I guess one squad doesn't work. Oh, this is quite loud. Maybe it has to do with the timing or something. You still got yours to spawn, right? Just very rarely. Oh, you didn't get it at all? One way ago. Not sure. I mean, the thing is, like, you probably wouldn't be standing on the shriekers. It's most likely that it would activate from a skulk that tells me which shrieker. Okay, so mine activated. Even with the sensor. It's called the source. What's called the source? Wherever the vibration comes from. Oh, okay. I don't know. For some reason it's not stopping for me. Sensor worked as meters. Okay, want me to try putting it in the water? Okay, and then you try putting yours over there. The thing is, I don't think the water doesn't matter versus the slabs. I think either of them, they both groan, I think. Okay. Oh wow, you did get a word over there. Huh. That is strange. Yeah, maybe my timings aren't like perfect, and then it gives a little bit of time for it to like there's once in a while there's a time where it can summon one. I'm still standing on the shrieker. Maybe change the timing a little bit. Oh, okay, got 2 of them. Have a good one, Nada. Probably they're just, like I said, it's not timed perfectly to stop it.
But I mean, that's not an issue, right? We don't want it to work.
Yeah, but if we don't want people to use this, then we would have to change something.
How about you give the arrows a absolute lifetime of 1 minute, and then kill them regardless of anything else.
Or you could just remove their player tag.
You could, but then things like alt hand looting and stuff won't work. But then again, you're not.
Yeah, you
gonna
could
be
just remove it like
using
after a
crossbow.
minute. Like after a minute, just remove their tag. Because like in Java, we don't have like trident killers. Arrows aren't really that useful. I mean, arrow sitting somewhere for a minute isn't really gonna break much.
Well, arrows are supposed to despawn after a minute, anyway,
That's true.
unless they're moved. So, I mean, if you have an arrow, for example, you need a contraption that shoots an arrow into a pressure plate or a button or something. When the arrow shoots it, it should despawn after a minute. So if there's an arrow bouncing up and down somewhere, somebody's probably exploiting something. So you kill the arrow after a minute, and that's it. There's no.
But wouldn't it be we could just remove the player tag after a minute, and that would be better yet, because then people could still have their arrow if they really wanted the arrow for something.
If a player leaves an arrow on the ground for a minute, they probably don't want it. Also,
Well, I mean, this would be less intrusive, right?
I guess. But then you just remove the arrow after 5 or 10 seconds, because an arrow flying through the air is not gonna. If it's not hit something after 5 or 10 seconds, then
I mean, if we're trying not to cause, we're trying to like change the game as little as possible.
maybe. Okay, do you know of a way to remove the data from an arrow automatically?
No, but I think you could probably use a command block. We probably wouldn't put a command block. We'd probably put it as a function command on the server. It just. What do you think, Deb? Disable triggering shrinkers using arrows, but then you could just use like a trident or something else, right?
Somebody's gonna use a trident I'm just gonna use a trident to do this. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that anything
Or you
that's
just make it only so that skulk sensors can trigger shriekers, or the player themselves standing on the shrieker.
let the code load. Like, I mean, arrow's just the easiest because it's cheapest. You can use, if you throw a snowball hits. It just has to be something that's from the player that has the player tag that actually hits. If a snowball hits, I think it breaks. So then it only can be used one time. So like a trident could be repeatedly used. Arrow items can until they despawn. Like if a player drops items,
What about, for example, something like an enderpearl stasis chamber?
that would work. But as
Um,
soon as the ender pearl hits something,
Yeah, but I mean, if the enderpearl is bouncing in the water,
I don't think
is
that
it?
bouncing would count. Maybe it would.
Hmm.
Let me put more delay on this. If it changes. Alright, what's fuck? Add more. I think I just need to time it correctly. I think that's... I just have a random clock in here. I think there's some times where this one has a cooldown, and the cooldown goes up, and then all of a sudden yours activates for this one. But if you get it timed so that this one activates, then I don't know if they both activate at the same time. One of them has to take priority. Maybe the older one does. The other thing is you only can have one. You only have like one of these things going off at a time. There's like 2 wardens can't summon from one player. But 2 different players could summon 2 different wardens. Like in like my warden farm, you need another whole player if you want to summon in more wardens. You can't just have 2 of these going off at the same time. Hey, KV, thank you for the 100
Hey,
biddies.
Ray.
Okay, well, I'm trying with an enderpearl stasis chamber and it's setting off the trigger.
Oh. Does it summon the warden?
I can check. Hold on.
I just have a super fast clock spamming it. So far, I haven't got a warden.
Hey, Ray.
Oh, my bot's quite delayed there. Huh, that also works. Just a very spammy clock.
Yep, it can summon a warden.
Oh, just the bubbling of it.
Yep, just the
Oh.
enderpearl bubbling on the soul sand.
Oh. Dev says, I got the best idea. Ooh. I want to hear this best. Yeah. Stable wardens. uh, actually, wait. Is this what even summoning wardens and all? Oh, this server is open to everyone. This is the viewer server.
What was Dev's idea?
Testing server. What's that?
What was Dev's idea?
Oh, he was joking. He said, why don't you just disable wardens?
Oh, that would solve all the problems.
I don't know if this is even trying to summon anything.
Yeah, I think the solution would just be that the same shrieker can't shriek multiple times.
Okay. But you wouldn't want to like make it not shriek ever again.
No, you just give it like a minute, 2-minute cooldown.
Oh yeah, if you change the cooldowns. I don't think this one's even working, but oh. More than 30 times it disables for next 30 minutes. Oh, mine actually went off. Maybe the arrow's not even hitting it. Oh, I can't pick up the arrow. Oh, now I'm standing up. See? Oh, okay, now that makes sense. Wasn't even shrieking. because the arrow's like not actually touching it. Oh yeah, you can't pick up the arrow because it never hits the ground. That or we didn't have the majority of the arrow over the other side. I think in my design, I had the piston lower. Okay, I should reach. I think maybe if it just touches the top of it, it does activate it. It activated that guy. Oh, I guess it clips inside of it. Oh, so you need a little bit of delay, otherwise it just ends up never going quite inside. I think that activates it. Yeah, it is. Do you have any spot open or where it spawns in it? So I guess would the best solution just be make shriekers not shriek after a while? I mean, it seems like people can also avoid that because if a shrieker like summons in a warden a few times, then all of a sudden. All the items just like clipped, just zoomed across. Maybe if the shrieker fails, then we know that it not working for some reason.
But they could make it not fail and just move the warden far away and kill it off. That would still work.
Make it so it doesn't fail. Also, like
they could make a warden farm. Purposely summon a warden. The warden farm will work. And as long as they move the warden far enough away in the next 10 seconds, it will it will still work.
Good point. How do we make a 10-second clock? One, 2 seconds. Three seconds. Four, five, or 3, 4. Pretty much every, what is it? No, I did that. 2.5 repeaters is 1 second. 2.5 times 10. That's 25 repeaters. Really, 25 repeaters to make? I guess it is. 4. Half of 25, like 12. 4, 6, 8. 10. 12. What do you want, KV? Oh, you could TP yourself. You trying to teleport to me? You could do that as you're a spectator. Okay, so we got this. Yeah, but you can go to spectator. So we got, that was, what do we say, it's 24? 24 seconds. We do 25. 2 repeaters and a half. You just need to switch yourself into spectator mode. Then you can use spectator to teleport to people. Then you can go back into survival. I don't know if this is perfectly timed at 10 seconds. We'll try it out. Pretty close. .98. So it might be 10 seconds exactly. We need to have a mod to actually test the exact time. But every time it activates.
What if we increase the range where this creature can summon wardens? Like if it can summon in a 100 by 100 by 100 area, and then the shrieker checks that area for a warden before it tries to summon it, because that's what the shriekers do anyway. If it finds a warden, then it won't even shriek, right? And if it doesn't shriek, then
I don't think we want to increase the range. Yeah, I don't think we want to. I think we.
Yeah, but then that's the whole point. If you name tag warden, then your shrieker, your anti-warden shrieker doesn't work anymore.
If there's a warden in the area, then it's not going to summon another one.
Yeah. So if it doesn't summon another one, then if you're somewhere else in the world triggering shriekers, then your anti-warden thing is not working, so you can summon shriekers around you.
Whose arrows is this one? This one's not my arrow, is it? I'm just going to remove it. Can't remember which one is my arrow.
The whole point of this is players might decide to try and make a machine that stops the wardens from summoning.
That was 0? Okay.
So if your machine, if there is a warden nearby, then the shrieker won't try to summon a warden, and therefore if you're somewhere else triggering shriekers, then that will actually summon the warden because your machine's not working, so the wardens can be summoned. So having a warden nearby, name tagged or not, near your machine actually hurts you because suddenly you can your shrieker's not looking for wardens, not summoning wardens because there's one nearby, and now you can summon another one somewhere else.
I guess I don't quite follow.
If you summon a warden next to your shrieker, then the shrieker.
But what if you don't summon a warden by a shrieker?
Oh, that's why you increase the range to be someone huge.
So you're saying this has to spawn proof a large area?
Yeah, you'll have to spawn proof 100 by 100 or something like that.
I don't know. I feel like that's not an elegant solution.
Yeah, but maybe it can check. It can spawn as close as it can to the shrieker, but if it can't spawn, it tries further out.
Okay. I think, Dev, I think I got mine working. I just changed the timings. Be 10 seconds. You can break warden farm. Yeah. I probably wouldn't want to do that. I think we could come up with a better solution. That'd be a big warden farm. Not as big as like a skeleton horse farm.
Hmm.
How do you get to people in spectator mode? And push the 1 key. Yeah, this seems to work.
Okay, so what's the solution then?
I don't know what the solution is. Oh, I think someone else summoned that one. Maybe we could ask the other coders if they have any ideas. How do you get out of spectator mode? Read what it says when you join the server. Yeah, I was hoping to just remove the player information, but like that could like remove interpearl stasis chambers. I mean, there's a lot of things then too, because then you can have. Well, I guess it has to be something that doesn't normally despawn. That has to be from a player. So like the enderpearl, the items would despawn either way. Tridents, arrows. Is there anything else? Snowballs. I guess any type of projectile. Is it just projectiles that can make it work? This consistent way. I know you can use other stuff. But I mean anything that can be that doesn't despawn entity. But is it only projectiles? Like you place it on an arm stance, I can correct. Writable entities? What? Writable entities, how would that affect it? If you're writing the entity? Players? Oh, okay, if you're writing the player. Players, writables, minecarts and stuff. Any projectile. Any item. That's the only 4 things? Okay. So I think we could cut out items. We could cut out the player itself. We could cut out writables because those are all things that can't really be used for long term. They're trying to make it so that skulk sensors can't get busy. Like when the skulk sensor summons in a warden, then it's not gonna summon another warden for the same player. And no other skulk sensor is gonna summon another player until after 10 seconds. Check DM layer, sure. So we're just trying to think of possible solutions. Oh, okay, you sent code to DM. Thanks. No, 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 no. So we need to make some type of tweak so that not constantly busy. I mean, you could make it worse for the player where you can make it so it's like never busy. Right? Would that work? Like instead of having a 10-second cooldown, if there's just one that happens to hear you, it just adds another one to you and just summons another one. Hey Cinder, thanks for the follow.
Maybe we can make the Shrieker summon the warden around the player instead of around the shrieker. So if a shrieker goes off, when the player is nearby, it summons around centered on the player.
Yeah, we don't really want to change the mechanics that much. I feel like we could fix this problem. Like I said, what if we just remove the cooldown so that like it
If you remove the cooldown, then the arrow will summon like 50 wardens a second.
which would be their fault. But
Yeah, but, a player accidentally touching a
yeah.
shrieker would summon 50 wardens.
No. Okay, so they walk by a shrieker. The shrieker then notifies the skulk then notifies the shrieker. Then that summons in a warden, right?
Right.
But it's not going to keep summoning more because it only it gets one information from the shrieker, then it summons in one warden. But what if we make it so it's not? What if we just remove the global thing so that each one kind of works on its own? So it's like if you run past two of them, then both of them summon in warden. Like we just remove the global thing where one can interfere with other ones. Like this one over here could be summoning wardens, and that one over there could be summoning wardens.
That would actually be a perfect solution.
Okay. What do you think about?
That wouldn't break farms at all.
Yeah.
And
you could actually make tileable farms if you want to. Then.
Actually, yeah, it would increase the warden farm. Not that you actually want to farm wardens.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been. People probably would have wanted to farm wardens if we did it where our world, where there was no hostile mobs spawning. So a good XP farm would actually be a warden farm. But now, playing in that data pack world, normal mobs spawn. So zombies spawn, castle mobs spawn, which does make some of the challenge, like a lot of the challenge that we're talking about, like, oh, you can't get good food sources or you can't do this or that. That's kind of all gone. But you get the added bonus of wardens being in the end and the nether.
Yep.
What did other people think in chat? What do you think about the solution of just making it so that there's no global cooldown, but just individual skull cooldown?
I think that is the perfect solution.
Okay. Anyone else want to chime in? I don't know if Dev's still here. Okay. Could THK, can you write up that solution just to the other coders and then maybe ping them and see what their thoughts are on it? Why can't we just count the number of shrieks in the last 4 to 5 minutes? Because you want to count the shrieks. If it's above a threshold, then what? Because, I mean, if somebody's like just... if someone's just not a very good player and they're just constantly standing in one area and it just happens that the shrieker just keeps putting on wardens, I feel like that would be kind of a cool thing to keep going. Like, let them keep having wardens.
We're not removing individual trigger cooldowns, we're removing the global one at a time thing. So 2 can go off at once, but only...
Yeah, but did you hear Deb?
Cool down for 10 seconds.
Did you see what Deb wanted?
Why can't we just count the number of streaks in the last 4 to 5 minutes? And if it's above a threshold, we can set the streaker cooldown. So, if...
Thank Grubot for the drink up.
So you're saying if a player has...
Hey, Jubal.
more than 4 Shrieker triggers in the last 4 minutes, then remove the global cooldown?
I think he's saying, like... I think he's talking about individual Shriekers, maybe. I feel like the global cooldown thing would fix all our problems. Because then it would just encourage more wardens, which is kind of the whole point of the series.
Yep, I think that's the solution too.
We set that speaker to a cooldown. Okay, so he's talking about individual ones, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear what I said earlier, THK?
What'd you say?
Oh, I just asked if you could find
I'm
information about
typing out
the.
right now.
Oh, thank you so much. And then we'll run past some other people and just see if they can find any flaws with it. And then I think maybe even next week, like the data pack, it's pretty cool. Like I don't know, I walked around and stuff. It all seemed good. Ends there, the nether's there, structures are there. It'd be a fun challenge. They're lagging bad. Man, there's a lot of entities where you're at. We deal. Okay. I have to go to a community event, so we're going to find somebody to raid. Glad we got this solved today. We're running into any other problems. Try to resolve them. While I find somebody for us to raid, make sure you guys are sub to me on YouTube. Like I said, I have YouTube videos about all the new snapshots coming out, so you stay up to date on all the new changes. I also have videos about farms. I actually have a video for every single farm in the game Minecraft, so you can farm up anything and everything. You can always check that out with the spreadsheet. And I also design simple farms as well as complex farms and do challenge worlds. So there's a series on my YouTube channel where I do different types of challenges, see how far we can get. And also find tons of weird glitches and tricks which end up getting used by millions of people, showcased throughout the Minecraft community. You can see all of that on my YouTube channel, but I also have a Discord, Twitter, Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit, so if you have any of those, see what I'm up to by just searching Ray's Works.
Yeah, so apparently the series is going to be called Ray Bissell.
We might come up with a better name. I feel like I could come up with a better name. Was there any good suggested names?
I liked Raycos, which is a mix between echoes and ray.
Huh.
You know, because vibrations are a thing. Rabus for abyss and ray. Raisin.
Maybe we could
Yeah.
think of something. Maybe we can even open it up to not just our supporters, but people that are viewers. Maybe viewers could, come up with ideas, because I'm not like super creative when it comes to those type of things, but I feel like somebody could come up with something. No. Okay, we will get a raid going. We're gonna raid Jill Girl. She's playing on, I think it's the Bedrock server. That'll start up really soon. If you guys would please copy the raid message you see in chat and post it into her channel, and we will hop on over there with the raid. If all you guys could copy that raid message you see in chat. Throw in some emotes along with it. Give her some hype. I also have some raid emotes, but also Twitch has raid emotes. She's doing some building on the Bedrock server. Maybe the truly Bedrock server. We'll see what she's all up to. Thanks guys so much for joining in the stream. Big thanks to G Key. If you guys didn't drop and follow, show him some love for the coming in with that lovely raid.